Hello, hello, hello everyone. This is Kathy, and I'm here today to create a small journal. It'll have 2 signatures, and it'll be a 6x6 journal approximately. I've already cut out the cover, and the paper collection is from Stamperia, and it's called Blues. I'll be putting this binding on, but before I do anything, I want to put my signatures together, and I've gathered some papers. I just need to figure out the order that I'm going to put them in. I like all different kinds of papers in my journals, so here they are. And Treasure Books has a great, Natasha has a great way to figure out what kind of paper to put in your journals. Especially if you're new to it, she gives you kind of the numbers per signature and the types of papers that you would want to put in. So I think you'll find it very helpful. I don't follow it exactly, but it really kind of gave me a direction when I first started. Okay, so I do want to include the Stamperia paper at the front of the signature and maybe one in the middle. So I don't think I'm going to use that one. I think I'm going to use this one. Okay. So I'm going to go from that, and then I'm going to go to the coffee dyed. This pretty beautiful lace paper, coffee dyed, is from Vintage Style Snippet. And I'm going to put a book page. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a air fryer parchment paper. 5, 6, 7, 8. I love this. I have this old playbill, so I'm going to use that. Looks like it's a little tall. Normally I would just fold it, but this one I am going to cut it just to be safe. Normally if they're too long and such, you can just fold them and make a little tuck spot, but I'm not going to do that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, counting that. Let's see. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, 13. I'm going to put about 15 pages in each. 13. Let's see, I have 3, 4. I think I have enough of those. 14. And let's put, do I already have a doily? Did I put one in the beginning? An old brain is a terrible thing to waste. So I will put that right there. Okay. And that's going to be one journal signature. And I am going to take this out again and trim it again. Okay. And clip those. And clip it. Set it aside. And now the other. Take another piece. And I still count this because I want to make sure I'm not too lopsided. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I'll put 2 more in this. This open up onto the front, the middle. Put this inside. And 1 more. Just like that. Bless you, puppy. And add these to this. This. And let's see. Put this in it. Okay. And clip it. Oops. And clip it. Just like that. Grab my bone folder. And bone folder over here. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do, because I'm going to have a hidden spine, I'm going to fold this in half. This is going to be what my signature is sewn into. Bless you, puppy. Whoops. My goodness. That's the center, and these are going to be just off center. So So I'm going to fold this towards the center. And the same on this side. So these will be sewn into here. So I'm going to clip this as well. And get another tip. Okay, now I'm going to poke my holes. And I want a hole to be poked in this here, so it's there. In the center, and right about there. So I'm checking to make sure that it went into the right location in this piece here. And it looks like it did. Okay, so I'm going to sew that in using a pamphlet stitch. And we go down through the middle. Up through the bottom or top. Then down through the top, pull it, and back up through the middle. And that looks good. Put this on the other side of the center string. There's my dog. He's upset because he's not on this video. Well, he actually is with the barking in the background. That's him saying hi. That's Jimmy. Jackson is in with me. Okay. We'll take these out. Now it's time to put the other one in. I want to make sure I'm facing in the correct direction. It really doesn't matter because I don't really have directional paper. And this here. And I see that I made this go over the edge, so I need to make this go over the edge too so they match. Just like that. Let me make sure. Okay. So now we're going to poke our holes. Pray for the best. One, two, and three. Jackson, no. It looks like it went through, but these are way off. Are they? Well, maybe not. Okay. It looks like this is shorter than this. Let me measure it just to be sure. It looks like I might have done something wrong. It's a little over 6 inches. It shouldn't be. This is the right amount. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to trim this, and I'm going to have to move this down. Let me trim this now. There we go. That makes me happy. That makes me happy. Okay. Take 2. This was supposed to be at the bottom. Right? Yeah. Okay, one more time. Let's do the hole at the top, the hole in the middle, and the hole at the bottom. And now we're going to go down through the middle. It's in the right place. Let's catch that there. Up through the bottom. Down through the top. And back up through the middle on the opposite side. Okay. And I think we can take off all of those. Make sure it's tight. tie it in a double knot. I always use wax thread. I love it. It's just so much easier. Okay. And the reason I leave such a gap in the middle is I like to put other kinds of folders in there. I'm not sure what I'll put, but I like to do flippy things. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this to give it more stability right in down the center. And I cut this, it was a 2-inch spine. I cut this at about 1 7/8. Then I'm going to glue the back of this. And I used to do this with double-sided tape. Sometimes I do. I find that the art glitter glue doesn't ever give me a problem in sticking and staying in place for the long term. Whoop. Okay. Now, make sure I'm going in the right direction. I believe this was the front. Whoop. Okay. I'm going to do it facing up. Okay, now I'm also, it still needs more stability because I only use scrapbook paper. So I am going to, which one? This one is going to go over here. Just like that. And yeah, like that one. I never make blue journals, ever, ever, ever. I was just in the mood. And I didn't have any blue paper because I never get it. But that being said, I did. And I'll leave that. I'll end up putting some lace there, I think. Okay. So, what do I see? I see that the paper's a little long. So what I'm going to end up doing is also putting lace on the edge so you won't be able to tell. I do need to trim this. And I do want to put this here. I don't want it quite so big. I'm going to take off, let's see. I'm going to take off about a 1/2 inch. And a 1/2 inch. I think that's a 1/4 inch. No, that's a 1/4 inch. Okay. And before I put this down, I'm going to put some eyelets in here. You know how I love my eyelets. No, Jackson, don't start barking. Everything's okay out there. We hear the plane. That's a good boy. And you know, if you don't know me, I love the idea of hard and soft together, hence the brashness of eyelets to the lace that I'm going to put on. I love that. Whoops. I love that juxtaposition. Okay. And that's going to go like that. So, go ahead and do that. Take out the big juicer. Thank goodness I did wet glue. Okay, next, find some lace. Okay. Okay. See if this works. Okay, I'm going to take this to my sewing machine and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. And I'm going to try something. Let me see if I can cut this in half. I think it would be pretty for two reasons: to cover up the unevenness of the ribbon. I have to cut it by hand. I don't think I do have some more. Let's try again. I'm going to cut 1/4 of an inch. Let me see if 1/4 is wide enough. 1/4 is perfect. Perfect! And that's perfect. Okay. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is trim this just a bit. Then glue this. I actually like the way that looks. Cute. And do the same thing over here. Okay. Well, I think that's my time for today. Please join me for the next part. And this is part of my 100-day challenge. So I think this is number 30. I want to say 38. But I hope you create a journal along with me. Thanks. Have a good one. Bye.